Beyond the wedding date, the exchange of wedding vows, the truth of whether we are actually committed to our spouses in our relationship is revealed in our actions, our dispositions, our words, and how we relate to our spouses. Commitment is responsibility, it is obligation, it is duty, it is the charge that we have. It's a tie. When we commit ourselves to each other, we are tying ourselves to our spouses. But sometimes the pomp and pageantry of wedding, the preparation and all that, being in love, means that sometimes couples just reel out their vows of commitment without giving much thought. Team huddles doesn't have to be an elaborate thing, but it's important that we plan it, because when we plan it, it's easier to protect the time. A lot of times we leave things to chance. I actually once heard a couple say that what they do is they check in with one another at the end of each day before they go to bed. So before they go to bed, they have a protected time. Maybe when the kids are in bed and they're about to go to bed, they just check in with one another. How are things? Is there anything on your mind? And that's something that we can do. Sometimes when we've done it, it's not necessarily because there's anything you want to say. It might just be like a 5 minute quick chat or quick catch up before we go to bed. The excuses that we give for this. So if you're already having trust issues in your relationship and then you allow competition to come in, it will all it's going to do is just going to amplify the trust issues that you already have, because in life you don't trust your opponents. That's how it is. So if you see your spouse as an opponent to beat, then you cannot trust them. Decision in marriage can also turn ugly, where spouses, the way we start to fight dirty and engage in all sorts of lies and secrecy, because you don't, because you're competing against them. Of course, you don't want to know how much you're earning. You don't want them to know how much is in your savings, or you don't want them to know what your goals and aspirations are. And the distinct thing about the marriage relationship is that it's a covenant relationship. It's a relationship between covenant partners. The culture, the society sometimes might want to redefine it and make it to be, like a master slave relationship or employer-employee relationship, which is the reason why, unfortunately, sometimes married couples, we fail to see each other or treat each other as partners, and not that's why not every marriage enjoy true partnership. But we need to remember that as partners are people that are working together to achieve the same goal. So in marriage, our main goal is to make success of marriage. When commitment is